Okay, hello, Ma. How are you? Have you started your map skills, eh? Yeah, okay. So we start straight, huh? You are using, do you use the school workbook? No, right?
We were given it like yesterday.
The school workbook, is it? Or just the worksheets? Just your teacher's worksheets. Okay, okay, never mind. If let's say if you see the same thing on the screen, you just tell me. Okay, okay. So all right, there's two forms of scale. You know that this is called a scale. Okay, this is like the olden ways of doing it. This one is like the newer way. I mean, new way in a sense that they put the units. So if let's say let's say 1 is to 500,000, this means 1 cm is to 500,000. This is, you are assuming same units, okay? But nowadays they can say now 1 cm is to how many thousand meters? They can do it like that. So let me, if again, if you have really done this, then do tell me, okay? We try the first one, Ken. This is a very simple stuff, but we want it to be in cm. So we change. Can you change this to change this to cm and this one to cm?
30,000.
Okay, 30,000. The other one is
1130.
113,000. 113,000 cm. Am I correct? Okay, just let me 1.3 times 1,000 first times 100, and it's 1,130,000. So you just say you times by 1,000.
I thought it was meter.
Oh, meter. Okay, if it's meter, then you are right. Okay, but yeah, in this case, okay, no problem. We look at the next one. The next one now, they want you to change this thing into the format of like 1 is to something. Remember down here I showed you earlier? This one, something like that. Without units, So when it's without units, what does it mean? It means cm is to cm. So you change this to cm. What's this in cm number? 50 meters, how many cm?
5,000.
5,000. So that means the ratio, the scale is like that. Okay. So you change to the same unit, you can drop the units. Can you try B?
$200,000.
So 1 to 200,000. Okay. Now notice, always normally lah. So far I've seen it's all 1 down here. Now this one is 3. You got to change 1. But before that, you change this to cm first. And then you change it to 1.
$25,000.
25,000, 250,000. 25,000, 25,000. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So it's okay, right? It's easy, right? Do you do this in school so far? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. You do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
This same question?
No.
No, okay. Okay, down here. You try question number 3. Now they want you, the first thing to do is to change it from no units to having units. but the units is different. You know what to do, huh? You try.
$200,000.
200,000. Yeah, 1 is to 200,000, but now it's how many km? 1 cm to how many km? Is this is 200,000 cm. You must change this into km. So you can change to meters first. Then after you change to km. How to change meters? You know, right? Divide by 1,000. Sorry, divide by 100. Then after divide by 1,000. First one you get how many? How many meters?
2,000.
2,000. And then after you get divide by 1,000.
0.
No. 2,000 divided by 2 km. So they want you to change from here to here. Now, what is the difference? The difference is this again, we are assuming in same units. Okay, means it's like that. 1 cm to 200,000 cm. And then they want you to change this side to km. So this side undergoes change, that's it. All right. Okay, now are you okay? Okay. Okay, now. Now they want us to give them the actual distance in km if it's 2 cm on the map. If it's 2 cm on the map, how much according to this scale or this scale? You can use either one you want. Okay, it's all the same. What's the actual distance on the map?
For km.
Okay, well done. This one? You know, for a while I thought there was a man behind you. No, wait. When you move into position, I will take a photo of it. It's scaring me, Emma. How do you get it?
$1.43.
1.43 km. Okay, so you went all the way back. Actually, you don't need to. You see, that's now we converted 1 cm to 2 km. Correct. So now, if you want to change it, just okay. How do you bring it to 0.7 times by 0.7 cm? You times it by 0.7 cm, you get 1.4 km. So we got to be clear how to do this. Are you confused? No, huh? Okay. We move on. We move on. Okay, we try now. 1 is to 40,000. They want you to give it in this form first. This form, 1 cm to how many km?
40.
40. Hold on. 40.
Wait, no.
It's not 40. If we go one step. Sorry? 4. Okay. So let us see. You must be able to follow the logic here. This is 1 cm on the map. It represents 40,000 cm in real world. Okay, but in real world, you're not going to measure big distances in cm. Let's change it to meters first. You divide by 100. When you divide by 100, 2 zeros goes off. You are left with 400 meters. Then you got to change it to km. Divide by 1000, 0.4. Are you okay? You okay? Yeah? Then can you try? So 1 cm is 0.4 km. Can you try this now? These two. I just go and get something. Just hold on. You try these two first. Okay, did you get it? You can use any one now down here. You know, as we are doing the working, you can use 1, you can use 2, and you can use 3. Which one is easiest for you to use? 1, 2, 3 for this one.
1, no, 2.
2. You use 2 lah. How do you get 400 to 600? Do the same thing then for the cm. Yes, 1.5. Do you get it? So all this stuff, actually, you be flexible. You must be flexible yourself now. You know, you imagine they are your customers. I don't know who they are, but they, meaning you want cm to sm, you want cm to meter, you want cm to km. Yeah, just ask me what you want. So down here now, which one are you going to use? 1, 2, 3. 3, good. 50 cm. You are clear, right? Is this the easiest topic so far?
Yeah, but when it goes to the question, it's a bit difficult.
Okay, have you done area already? Area in map? Not yet, huh?
We did, but I don't understand.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, we just follow this flow first until we reach the area, which will be very soon. Like about 5-10 minutes, we'll reach the area. Okay, you try now. So you must always have your ratio ready lah. You when this is how I do. Okay, I will do map and then real world, let's say, and then I'll write lah. Okay, you try now in this form now. The one in this form. Remember the first part is 1. So you write it down in this form first. You know what I mean? Okay. You write and tell me what's the scale of the map.
2 to 5.
2 to 5, yes. But now they want it in not 2 to 5, 2 cm to 5 km. Correct? So we want it without the units given. Finally, it's 1 is to something. So what are the steps you take? You can tell me now. What do you do now? What's the next step?
1 divided by 2 equals 0.5.
Okay, and then
5 divided by
5 divided by 2. Okay, 2.5 km then. Now you got how many cm do you get?
2, 5, 0, 0.
25,000 or 250,000? I need to check. Yeah.
$25,000.
25,000. Okay, let's see now. You have to time from km. You want to change your meter, time 1,000. 3 zeros. And then from meter to cm, you times another 100. Remember? So you should get 250,000. You know. you must not be confused by this. Km, you change to meters to times as 3 zeros, and then meters to cm, 2 zeros. So 5 zeros, you shift, you know what I mean? You get 5 zeros, let's see whether it's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, just nice. 250,000. Are you confused? No. So now, last part of it, you are still not yet done, is to remove the unit. Done. Okay? But this one is still important, you know, because sometimes you may not want to use this. Like for example, down here now, you may want to use the earlier one. So don't rub it off. Don't rub it off in your working. Don't rub it off in the working. Because you see, you need this now. So I will not rub this off. I will use this. I'm not going to use this one and then go and divide and whatnot. I'd rather use this one. You get what I'm saying? Okay, come. What's the distance on the map then?
4.8 cm.
4.8. Yeah, I think you're right. Divide by. Well done, Emma. Well done. Okay, now we move on. I think we're going to reach area now. Okay, no, there's one more part. One more part. This one. Can you find now the distance of it is 13 cm. What's the actual distance in km? Just now, earlier one, same thing,
32.5 cm.
Yeah, well done. Hey, you sound very tired. What happened? Are you tired?
I have stomachache.
You want to do it another day now? We can stop, no problem.
No, it's fine now.
Okay. Okay, now we are coming to scale, but before that, I need to. Okay, you must now understand this. Okay, scale. There's two types of scale. One is called the length. So far, we are doing length. That means now you measure it on a map, or you measure this one, then in reality. So you have map versus reality. Just now it's like 1 cm to 2.5 km. Okay, but if it's area, I want to show you something. Now area. Let's say we use this scale. I want you to see the transformation of the scale. It's not going to remain the same, you know, because area means I draw a square 1 cm by 1 cm. So in cm, what's the area of this? Let's say this is a square, 1 cm by 1 cm. What's the area? 1 square cm. Do you agree? But in reality, let's say now, this is the reality now down here. It's 2.5 by 2.5, you know. Can you find out what's 2.5 times 2.5 km?
6.25
km square. Notice now, the scale is different. But why is it become different? You got to square this unit here, and you square this unit here. So if they give you the units, let's say 1 cm is to, let's say, 50 meters. This is for length. Remember, this is a scale for length. You want area, you just square the 1 square. 1 square, you get 1 still, right? Cm square, you get 50 square, you must square the 50 square. What do you get? 2,500 square meters. Are you confused? You
No.
confused? No, huh? We try now. We try. Okay. Now down here is, we don't go to this yet. We don't go to this yet. We come to this one now. Can you try this one? You do the length one first, the length one. We have been doing, you do the length one first. Later the area one, I will lead you again. But you give me the scale, Emma, give me the scale in cm to meters. Can you change this to cm to meter? Eh?
One 1.7 to 68.
Okay, so this one is to 68, correct. But what is the scale? Correct. Okay, you got the answer for A. But can you give me the scale now? I want you to give me the scale now in cm to meter. What is it down here?
Okay.
Okay, good. Now this is for length. Huh? For area, can you give me the scale now? 1 cm square to square it. Square the 40, how much you get?
1,600.
Do you feel confusion?
Mm,
No. Okay, then you can do this one now. What is 8.4 square cm? You don't feel confusion, very good. But if you confusion must tell, then I will go in depth to explain. You can solve already because you got the scale. Solve, score the goal, miss.
Wait.
Hmm?
I think I'm confused.
Okay, okay, you tell me now. Which part are you confused? Are you confused why this one 40, then suddenly 1? From 1 to 40, I understand. But square 1 becomes 1,600, 1,000. Is it too big for you? Or how? So we draw this on a map. 1 cm by 1 cm. The length is 1 cm. 1 times 1 square cm. In reality, this 1 cm is 40 meters. Down here is also 40 meters. Correct? In reality. So when you take 1 times 1 on the map, it's same like taking 40 times 40, it becomes 1,600 square meters. So now from 1 to go to 8.4, you times by 8.4. So you do the same here.
$13,440.
Okay, so that's the answer, but is Emma clear or confused or how?
Yeah.
Clear, okay, good. All right, Emma. Now, so far earlier on it's just length. Now you're gonna be length and area. Okay, so there'll be 2 parts of it. They will always ask you that. You must know this for your test. You'll be like that. So you try now. You try.
The way my teacher did it on notes is more complicated.
Okay, more complicated. Okay, can you show me?
Can I send you on WhatsApp?
Okay, sure. You know, sometimes they get the notes from the book, and the notes you're gonna book gotta be precise lah. And yeah. Have you taken your dinner, Emma?
Yeah.
I will look through over that. I just go to your. Let's go to this one. So I want you to know that your teacher and I are teaching the same thing. Okay, you must realize that. Okay, so now your teacher has given you. This is the actual area, 30 square km. Okay, we don't look at that yet. We don't look at that yet. Huh? Let us look now at what? Let us look at this. Sorry, this is 1 to 10,000, right? You change, you divide by 100 because cm change to meters, divide by 100, you cancel, you cancel 2 zeros, 1, 2. So 100 meters, this is okay. Then you change to km, you divide by 1,000, which is correct. So now, this is what scale? This is the length scale. What about the area scale? Very simple, just square this. 1 times 1, 1 cm square. 0.1 times 0.1, what do you get? How much you get? 0.001. You see, your teacher has squared this also. See, your teacher is teaching you the same thing. You know, 1 square equals to, so now down here becomes 0.01 square km. But students, when they see this, they get confused. They say the length is 0.1 km. Yes. How can the area be smaller than the length? Are you confused by this? No, because the length, okay, the length, if you think 0.1, this is 1 km. 0.1 is down here only, down here, let's say down here. And then the 0.1 is here. So it's just one small part of a big square. There are 100 squares, so this is 1 square. So once you get this, this is your area scale. So you will always have 2 scales, area scale and length scale. And then you look at what the question is. If the question now say, find now the area on the map, you use the area scale. You say, find the length on the map or on the reality, use the length scale. How? Easy, huh? It's easy. It's the same thing. I'm teaching the same thing your teacher is teaching. Same thing. Okay, maybe your teacher's one is very precise, showing step by step by step. But sometimes the student get confused from here to here. They don't understand. So you just need to just say square this, square this. It's the same thing. But they need to be shown, oh, why we need to square. Then your teacher need to draw the square on the map, draw the square in reality. Oh, it's like that. Then the student can make the connection. Are you okay, Emma? Same thing, eh? Don't worry. If you feel at any point in time I'm teaching different from your teacher, you must tell me, okay? Because I need to reconnect the dots for you, okay? Unless I'm really teaching something off, then I don't think so, I won't, okay? All right, because I've taught many, in fact, one of my first tuition students was my ex-sister-in-law. She was failing at Sec 2. This was what, 20 plus years. Within 3 months, she got A1. So don't worry, okay? You must get A1 also, Emma. Okay. All right, you try this one. She's a JC teacher now, but she didn't want to be featured in a documentary. I'm just so sad. Once you get answer for A, tell me, okay? But again, I want to tell you something, Emma. Sorry. To make it easy for you, Emma, always have these two scale ready. This one for length with the different units, and this one for area with the different units. It will really, really help you. Okay. Down here, I think you're supposed to use dot dot, no, not equal. But again, if your teacher says equal, I'm not going to argue with teacher. All right, you try.
Zero 0.24 m.
Wait. What's your answer for A? 0.24 m. 4 cm. Did you find 1 cm first?
Wait, no.
You must do that, then after that, and then after 1 is to what lah?
One point
1.5. So now change it to cm now. You can change to meters cm, so that you can get, remember the cm one will give you the last 1 year.
one point
1.5 km, and how many cm?
1.5 cm.
Cannot be 1.5 cm. 1 cm on map got 1.5 cm. No, then you okay, down here you must times by, you want to change to meter, times by 1000. Then from meter to change to cm, times by 100.
$150,000.
Okay, good. So you got it really good. But as I said, retain this original one, the one you have like 2 km. This is your length one, and then you got to make another one for area. Okay, you know what I'm talking about now? Okay, what's your you got your answer for 2.5 cm?
$60,000.
60, okay, one by one. Okay, now this one now is km, cm. You are going to use this one, right? Once you use this one, okay. Right? And now they're saying there's 2.5 cm here. So how many km is it?
0.6.
Cannot be. From 1 to become 2.5, you times by what? 1 times what?
2.5.
Times 2.5. So the other side times 2.5. So now.
I divided.
Oh, divided. Okay, then you're gonna
0.75.
3.75. Yes. Now, okay, you must tell me, can you tell me now what is the scale for area? You must use this one and square. Remember, what do you get?
Yeah.
Use this one. You know what to do? Square it, square it.
2.25.
Okay, good. Now score the goal, Emma. They are going to ask you for the area on the map. This is 9 km square. How many cm square is it? Times what to get 9?
2.25. Wait, no,
2.
4.
Times what? 4.
Mm.
Okay, so do the same thing. So your answer is 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it tough or not?
Mm, a bit.
A bit. Okay. So if you know which part is causing you the toughness, you should tell me lah, so that I can go deeper into that. If you know, can you self-diagnose? Okay, never mind. But you know that in life, you need to self-diagnose a lot of stuff, you know. You want to succeed in life, you got to find out which steps is missing, for example. I'm trying to find that out in terms of financial success. I've been struggling for the last 25 years, still finding out what are the steps. I may have succeeded in certain areas, but certain areas like finance, I failed tremendously. So you must self-analyze, and you may need outside consultancy help. But this thing of you analyzing your areas of strengths and weakness must be done by you all the time, all the time. Not only in maths, again, whenever I teach, it's not only in maths, okay, in every other area lah. I say, when is he going to stop talking about this? Okay, now, okay, this one now. Same thing, Emma. The same thing you see. Once you already know about area, you see, they test you on the length, they test you on the area. Same thing. This is almost exactly the same as the last question. Okay, you try. Try, Emma, try.
Forty thousand cm.
1 is to 40,000 cm.
To 20,000.
1 to 20,000, you're correct. So just 1 to 20. Yeah. So this is right, but don't forget, you must look at what this is. You create a scale for it as well. 1 is to how many km? You know what I mean? Although the question may not ask you about it, the question asks you about meter only, you know. Now why I'm asking you to km? Because the question is asking you down here to do in km, you should have a scale for km. Can you create this one just now? 2 cm. Oh, sorry, 1 cm is 200 meters, right? You change it to km lah. 1 cm is how many km?
2 km.
Down here, see, from meters is 200, 200 to change to km divide by 1000, right? 0.2, right? Correct? Correct, eh? So now they want the actual distance in km and they give you 12 km, cm. Simple. Once you have this already, it's so simple. 2 point? Oh, easy lah. Now from this one now, this is length. Change to an area scale. Change to an area scale. What is the area scale, Emma? 1 square cm. 2?
Right now.
Right?
0.04.
Well done. Well done, Emma. Now they give you 1.6 km square. How many square cm? That's it. Times what? I'm sorry?
40.
40. Okay, good. Hey, you sound very weak lah. You want to rest or not? You want to stop in 20 minutes time? Tuan, you sound feel so sad. I also start feeling sad. No, I'm feeling as if I'm gonna cry. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Here we go. This one we don't need yet. Don't need. I think you need to measure, is it? You need to measure this one. So this one you can, this one also I think perhaps we need to. The distance we point aim because we can't measure this on the. Now we go to another book lah. We try now. They want you now to calculate what is n. They want you to write 1 is to whatever lah. Can you calculate? I think you might have. Okay. Can.
I think I did something wrong.
Okay. We go step by step. Do you first of all do like this? 22.4 cm is to 56 km. You do this first. Then you find 1 cm lah, to how many km. Then after that you find in meters and then finally in km lah. In cm. And then you drop the unit lah.
1 cm to 2,500 cm.
Okay, so you drop cm, so 1 is to 250,000, eh? That's right? Am I correct? Yeah, well done. So you can do. But your belief, huh? I notice you must not doubt yourself, Emma. Emma, you shouldn't doubt yourself. You never doubt yourself in art. Art, do you doubt yourself? No, right? Same thing, don't doubt yourself. You know all this already. You know, you don't know what maths is very precise, you know. You follow the steps, you will get it.
That is 250,000.
Yeah, you put 205,000.
I put 2,500.
Ha ha. You have forgot to times 100. Huh? I think you times, right? You need to times by 1,000. Then you need to times by 100. Sorry, I'm listening to certain things in my head. I thought, yeah. But you get it, right, Emma? Okay, you try the next one, Emma. This scanning, I think it wasn't too good. Well done. I must check on this. So basically, you need to know what is 1 cm to how many km, and then you want to find what is this. So you need to get to this ratio first.
30,000. Wait,
30,000
no, that's cm.
30,000 cm.
How do I get from cm? Yeah.
Okay, why don't we change this to km first? How many km is this? Change to meter, then change to km. You got?
Zero point zero four.
Well done. Well done. So remember, this scale is very important, lah. This scale is the olden day scale. This one is the newer scale. It's so much more convenient. So from here to here, yeah, you need to just score the goal now, Emma.
3 km.
Sorry?
0.3
3 km. Okay, well done. Now from here, okay, so this is the length km. This is the length scale. Create now the area scale. Can you tell me what's the area scale? 1 cm square is how many km square?
0.0016.
Well done. 0.016. Huh? Okay, good. Now there are 5.6 square. So sorry, Emma, did they ask for square? No. Sorry. They don't. We just need to go. Sorry. I thought I'm stuck in the other book. Sorry. So this one, there's no square. Now it's 5.6 km. But this is correct. If let's say there was a square, you did it right. So they just now want you to give now the other version. What is it in cm? So how do you get from 0.04 to 5.6? You do the same thing now here. Which I have to now. Oh, okay.
One 140.
Well done. So don't fall. See, me doing this is showing overconfidence in me. Overconfidence is what? In not reading the question carefully can tell you, the next one they will test you. For sure, this one will be a square out here for sure. Which is wrong lah. It's not correct. So it happens to everyone. This overconfidence, careless mistake. Now got area, Emma. Now got area. Okay, but you need to do. You need to come up with the area scale. They don't ask you for the length scale. The length scale is here lah. So you but you need to do A also. They want you to do A also. One is to okay, you just look at the steps. I'm gonna just write down the steps here. You see whether you've done. You just copy the original one, no problem.
Yeah, I did, but like the converting is so,
So okay, then do you do something like that?
yeah,
So you got 2.5.
no,
You divide. Why? You must divide what down here, not times. 4 divided by 4 get 1. 10 divided by 4. And then the next one is only this side now, which is 2.5 km equals to how many meters? You times by 1,000 to get the meters lah. And then after that, you want to get cm, right? Your answer time, because this is meters, you must times by 100 to get cm. All this part you got to be very clear in your mind. You know, sometimes I understand, sometimes I don't understand. Cannot. You know what I mean?
250,000.
Good. Okay, maybe you want to memorize this now. 1 km is equal to 100,000 cm. Maybe this might help you. So down here, just times by 100,000, 250,000. That can be one way also, if you want to. Okay. If not, you do the change. I prefer to do the change, but as I'm doing the change over and over, I can't help but remember that 1 km is 100,000 cm. So immediately I know this one is 2.5, 250,000. Okay, now you need to change now. This is length, change to area scale. This one, this one. So 1 square cm to how many square km?
Six 0.25 times 10.
1 to 6.25, right? 2.5 times 2.5, 6.25.
They gave me like some weird number.
Yeah, 6.25 is correct. 1 square cm. Down here you square, right? Square, 6.25, correct. Now, from 1 to 56, what do you get? Times by what? 56. So you just need to times by 56. You won't be so 350. Okay, which part is confusing? You must tell me. Something is confusing about for Emma. Which one is it?
Just the converting, that's it.
Okay, that's converting, Okay, but I noticed one thing. You got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself now. Don't doubt yourself. So down here now, okay, so the converting now. Let's say we want to change this to meters. You must know it's times, not divide. Why? Because this km is a big unit. You want to change to a small unit. You want to break it up into meters, you must times by 100. You cannot divide. From meters, you want to change to cm, you have to times. You want to do the reverse, you got to divide lah. I do not know how else to explain, but okay, we try the next one. Okay, we try. Maybe it means just more practice. Maybe you'll be okay. Okay, what is a plan now? Plan is what? Is it a map or what? What's a plan? No, let's say you buy a house. If you go HDB, you buy a house. You ask, can I have the map? Let's say you want to map a real estate. You want a whole estate. Is the the interior part of the building or of your apartment? That's the plan. So if you talk about map, you're talking about big area lah, the whole housing estate, the map. But you're talking about your building, can have the plan for it. Your unit can have the plan for it. And so therefore now, can you see? Just now we did 1 to 250,000. Now it's just 1 to 20 only. Okay. And what is pantry? Pantry.
It's like in the kitchen.
Like a kitchen. In the office, you have the pantry where they put the drinks and whatnot. But there's no stove, nothing there lah. Okay. If there is, there's something unique lah, if it's like that. Okay. All right. So your kitchen is not a pantry lah. I mean, in that sense, yeah. But okay, you get it then. Can you go and try this? Try this.
.8.
Again, 4 point.
1920.
Okay, 1920. Your that thing is there.
So I never convert.
You got to convert. Okay, so this one you convert first, your scale. This 1 cm to 20 cm, right? Because same unit, right? Now, which unit going to use? You use km or meter? They are using meter. So you have to, see they're using square meters, then meter. So now you got to change this to meter. 1 cm is how many meter?
.2.
Yeah. Why you're saying like that as if you have no confidence covering? Just be confident. Be confident. You're correct. This is correct. Okay. Solve it lah. Now they ask you the 96 cm. How many meters? Easy lah. Easy.
19.2.
Yes, well done. And now you know what to do, right? This one now, you got to change this one to the area scale. 1 square cm represents how many square meters in
0.04.
well done. Okay, now they are going to give you 4.8 here. So score your goal, please. So don't play soccer. Okay, score your netball. Score the point.
120.
Okay, hold on. Well done. So how is it?
Okay.
Non-committal. You know what's non-committal? That means I do not know whether is that okay, not okay, is it positive, negative? Some people say, how's it? Okay. That means you know the person is not okay lah. The other one says, hey, okay. But yours is, I don't know which side. But it's okay, no problem. Okay, we try this one now. Notice they use the word a plan of the library. Do not say a map of the library. Eh? The same thing. This time you do yourself lah. You have to come up with the scale for length.
Oh, wait, no. 600 cm.
600 cm, 6 meters. Let's see. You check whether you follow and which part you.
They say to put in centimeters.
Oh, 6 centimeters. Okay. I try. You check. You see whether okay. So cm. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna. In meters is like that. Do you agree? So 12 meters here. You times by how many?
I thought the 12 is at the other side.
Okay, that's why you got to see now. How wide is the plan? So plan is always on left side. The reality on the right side. You agree?
$48.
48 cm. Now, from your 600 cm, let's say if 600 was the answer, 600 cm is how many meters? It's 6 meters, you know. So the reality is 12 meters. 1 is 2, it cannot be. But I mean, you mistook this to be the map. But if this is on the map, wow, can you imagine what a long map there will be? Very long map. Okay, 48. Okay, now try the next one. Now you need to convert this, remember, to an area scale. But they want it in cm. So you got to use this one now. So you got to look at the question now. Sorry. What am I saying? Cancel what I've said. They want it in. No, correct. You must change this into the area scale. Correct. The normal way I thought.
0.0625.
0.0625 or 0.62. Which one? Correct. 0.0625. Oh, correct. Okay, so now this is on the left side number or on the right side number? Is it here on the left side, 4,800 left side or right side? Left side. Be confident. Don't want left. Please. When you get married and they married, they ask you setuju to marry the guy, say yes. Don't, please. You must say yes. No, okay, so now 4,800. So what's the answer here? Sorry? How do you get from here to here? You times by, you do the same. 4,800, right? Yeah, down here, 4,800. 300. That's it. How am I? Is it getting easier or not? Okay, means for you, we got to do it until you feel bored. Okay, once you feel bored, no more challenge. Then, but even then, after that, you got to practice. Worried, you might forget. Okay, you try question number 6. Okay, I think I need to scan this one again next time. But for now, you can see, the scale of a map is given as 1 to 250,000. If you memorize the number, you know how many km this is. Remember what I told you just now? 1 km is 100,000. 2 km therefore is 200,000. 2.5, yes. Straight away you can do. What you see now, you don't even need to calculate. You tell me what's the answer now. 1 cm to
2.5 cm.
Well done, well done. You done it, B. Now you got to change. You already got this one. For this one, no problem. You can use this scale. But for the next one, you need the area scale. Okay.
I need the area scale for B.
Huh? The previous scale from B. That's
I
right.
need the area scale.
Okay, but B have you done?
No.
They're asking you now, what is it in km? This one.
B.
Once, can you get?
60.
60. Yeah, correct. So now you need for C, you need to come up the scale, which is 1. Oh, yeah. Hold on. 1 square cm is equals to how many square km?
Yeah, my battery is dying.
Okay. You want to connect it first?
Mm. 6.25.
Well done. Okay, now you need to score the goal now. 60 square km. They want to know in square cm. How much is it? It's 60, yeah. $60 square km.
9.
9.6. So is it easy, Emma? You know what's the solution now? What we have to do? We have to go to your school worksheet now. Okay, you don't look at your notes. I give you the question, Ken. Okay, we try to do that now. Then, if you can do, then we compare with what your teacher is doing. You find that it's similar. Maybe she might be more detailed only. Okay, and to be more detailed for teachers is safer than less detailed. Okay, hold on. You don't look at your the thing, no. Sorry, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you this thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, Emma, we try this, Emma. Don't look at your notes, Okay. So now what they're doing now, they give you the scale, they give you the actual area, they want to find the area on the map. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to find the scale for the area. 1 cm square is how many km square? Can you tell me what you work it out first? You work out for scale for length and then change it to scale. You know what I mean, right? Okay. You work out 1 cm is how many km first?
1.0.
Again, here repeat. This one is 0.1.
0.1.
0.1. Okay, good. Then this one will be not area.
0.01.
Good. And now they want the area on the plan. They use plan. I think it's supposed to be map, but never mind. Okay, now down here. Can get. You can see what I'm writing?
Mhm. 3,000.
Well done. Okay, let us look at your answer. Is it the same?
Yeah.
You understand what's happening? So we let us compare lah. Okay, let us compare. Okay. So what did your teacher do? Your teacher did everything correct. She's explaining in detail how to do it, but in the process of explaining very detail, people get lost. You know what I mean? They give too much detail. This is written by your teacher, right? But your teacher is actually giving. If you're gonna study on your own, this notes will be very helpful. But you need to understand the method is the same thing. We have done this what just now first. When we done this, we did this what just now. Correct? Remember? Scale of length. And then you get scale of area. This one down here maybe a little bit complex lah. Okay. Actually, what you need to do just from 0.01, how do you get to 30? Then down here. Times 30, finish. Okay. What times? Sorry, not times. This one, not times 30. Sorry. From here to here. Sorry. What we have done is now we already come up with this. From here to here straight lah. We don't need to go all these other steps. You just divide by this, you get 3,000. Straight away from here, you go and you will get 3,000 straight. So I'm not doing, I just want you to be assured, I'm not doing anything outside. Okay. I'm doing exactly the same thing, but maybe just in a slightly shorter way lah. No shortcut actually. There's no shortcut. I didn't take a shortcut. You believe me, right, Emma? Okay, we try the next one. Hold on. Wait, we'll try the next one. Because something must happen with a lot of students. They get lost now in school, and sometimes teachers they are speaking the right language, but it's not entering the head. You know what I mean? So they may need to use something else lah, to explain. Okay, hold on. I'm waiting for the thing to come out. Okay, now we try. This one. Okay. Now they give you the area, actual area. They give you the scale on the map. They're asking you the same question, Emma. So what you need to do, you find what's the scale for the length. Scale for length, that means how? Cm, that means 1 cm to how many meter? So 1 cm to how many meters? And then after that, 1 square, then area you need to find square cm to how many meters square meters. You know what to do, right? And then you just score the goal lah. Okay, 1 cm to how many meter? Don't look at notes. You look at notes.
Look at my computer.
Okay. Down here,
10 meters.
10 meters, good. 10 meters, good. Okay. And then square both. 1 square cm, 100. And now they want 120 square meters. Times what? You don't know, you go and divide. Take what divide by 120 divided by 100, you'll get the answer. What number 2 times?
1.2.
1.2 times 1.2, you get 1.2 also. So let us see whether this is correct. And you will see that actually it is absolutely correct. Okay, we do the next two lah. We do the next two. Okay, this is very important now, because if you feel confused in school, now we are going through the same thing, and now you feel it's not so confusing. That is very good for your mind. In fact, they are using now mm, which we have not done before. Mm is millimeter, so we are going to try that out. I have never seen an mm question. I mean, normally we don't see that. Okay. Okay, Emma, this one now. You can do straight. 1 cm is how many mm? You look at your ruler. You have a ruler. All the okay, 1 cm is 10 mm. Okay, wait. You must see it for yourself, so that we are all on the same page. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait, no, mind.
1 cm. 1 okay, down here lah. 1 cm, 10 mm. But it's good to see the image of the ruler there. This is mm now. Okay. 1 cm inside. You have been doing it from primary school. Only thing we don't learn is mm really. For primary we learn, I can't remember. So there's 5, 10 mm in 1 cm. So we go back to this one now. Okay, we try this. Come. So be careful lah. Which part is the map? Which part is the actual? Now actual is in cm. Actual is in square cm, and the map is mm. Okay, your first task is to tell me 1 mm represents 4 mm, right? Which is how many cm? Mm to cm. Divide by. You learn how many 1 cm got how many mm? Divide by 10 So 0.4 cm. Okay, so you got this one is the length, but now you got to change it to area. Area format. 1 square mm is equals to how many square cm?
.16.
0.16. Okay. And now they give you 10 square cm. They're asking you how many square mm is this? That's what they're asking you. Now it's about to find out what it is.
.5.
Okay. How? Can. Okay, we move on to the next question. Okay. Only these 4 questions I have from school.
That's more.
Have you done any stuff you not yet done? Homework?
I didn't come to school today. So,
Oh. So this is from yesterday. Yesterday, is it?
no. Then the teacher never come today also.
Okay. All right. Now, if you have the question, you can send me. If not, then we go through the. Oh, you have the book. Okay. Which book is this?
New Discovering Mathematics.
Okay, we may have gone through all the questions. Right?
Wait, what is B? You want to send you
Wait. Which page is this?
37 in book B.
Book B. Hold on. Let me see. 37.
Wait, no, it's not the activity book.
Oh, it's the okay. You send me. Because I don't have the. You can take a photo and then I can go through. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to press the wrong thing. Okay, the advanced level. Okay, which one you want to do? Which one you're supposed to do? All of them.
Yeah.
Okay, we start with question 12 lah. Okay. This one is CM to CM now, so it's quite easy lah. But never mind. So now CM to CM, what this is now, remember they always give you length. This is a scale for length. Can you give the scale for area? Area scale is 1 is to what? 1 square cm is to how many square?
2,500.
Well done. Okay. So 250. All right. And then what is the find the area? A queen. This is actual. So can you find what's the area here? Length times breadth. 200 times.
30,000.
30,000. So down here, you just need to find out what is this on the plan. So it's from 2,500 to 30,000 times what? Times what? 1,005. You just reverse, you divide, you can get answer.
Wow.
12. So 1 cm square times 12 get 12 cm square lah. So that's your first one. But you're confused or not? Okay, you try the second one then. The guava plantation. You try the second one.
900,000.
9 km is 900,000 cm, that's true. But hold on. Huh? Now you must find what's the perimeter here and what's it equals to. So what's the perimeter here in cm?
20. Wait, no. 18.
So okay. So hold on. So now you must write it like that. 18 cm represents 9 km. So now what you need to do is you find what is 1 cm represents how many km?
Zero 0.5.
Okay, good. And now you got to change it to cm. How many cm is it? Remember 1 cm is 1 km is how many cm?
100,000.
So half km is how many cm?
50,000.
We put 50,000 here lah. Finish the story. Sometimes having that in memory is easier. So it's 1 to 50,000. That's your answer for the first one. Are we okay? So notice they don't give you it direct this time now. You have to calculate the perimeter and then you compare with the actual perimeter. But now from here, Emma, you got to come up with the scale for the area. What's the scale for the area? 1 square cm is to what? How many square km?
0.25.
Yes. And then now you have to find out now the area of plantation, because you can find the area. What's the area here? 6 times 3.
18.
So 18 now down here, 18 square cm. How many square km is there? You get it? What? How much?
22.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
From here, you times by 18, right? Times by 18 also lah. Okay. So that's it. Why don't you try to do this whole thing? You send to me your answers. This is your homework, right?
No.
No. Okay. Or if you want, we can go through the next time round lah. Okay. Is it okay to stop here? Okay. This time I feel it's a little bit too long. Is it too long? No, I know you're used to long tuition. But is this, maybe you're not feeling well, I think, today. Yeah? Are you going to school tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, Naima. Don't be down, lah. Be happy. Are you happy, right? Are you happy? Okay. All right, then you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.